Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Coming to the plate now, Roger Novoa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pedro Encarnacion has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from these guys.
Number 25 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning Number 25 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Novoa is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in to try it again, Fred Rodriguez. He drew a walk his first time up. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
25.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Drummond on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 25 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high and deep out to left. Novoa looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And what a sweet swing this guy.
Number 25 steps in now.
Prospects. Third baseman. Number 25.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Rodriguez is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone.
Yeah, I think his mechanics just broke down a little on that swing. It looked like he dipped that back shoulder, which then makes it really difficult to stay on top of the ball. One thing these scouts look for is consistency with mechanics, so we'll see if he can correct himself next time up.
Fred Rodriguez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Grounded to third. Throw onto first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of... With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central Region. Number 25 heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Third baseman, number 25.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Curley is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Johnny Ruth will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Now to the plate, Oliver Funk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. Omar Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Second baseman, Johnny Ruth.
Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
25.
High and deep to straightaway right. Funk looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right. So stepping in, number 25, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. So striding in, number 25, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Trying to hold the lead. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Curley moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 25 will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Number 25 steps in now.
Now batting. Number 25.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. The tag, and he is out. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The East Stars lead it 11-8. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Eastern Prospects win this one 11-8. So long, everybody.
For the East, 11 runs, 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 11 men on base. For the home team, 8 runs, 7 hits. 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. With the 20th pick in the 5th round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select the 3rd baseman from the East region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers, but most of the time, these guys are likely to be what we call career minor leaguers. Most organizations are looking to fill in the holes and add depth with these mid-round picks, but every once in a while, they can get lucky and catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, and it's hard to say how any of these draft picks will turn out, but we do know a little bit about this guy that was just taken. We saw him at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and he didn't do a whole...
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 24 will be our subject, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Eric. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. It's The Show. Patrick Cardona digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Schultz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they take the lead 4-1. Number 24 will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
This is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't.
Sam Lopez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
On the ground. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Juan Tejera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Herman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Stephen Schultz has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now. Sam Lopez will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down at the plate if at all possible, so this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
Shot to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Doug Schroeder comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bryce Fox, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Schultz is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the 9th and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but